Hi everybody, it's Gail, and I'm here with a small haul to share. I got some goodies. We just came back from vacation. It was fabulous. We went down to Murphy, North Carolina, to the Hiawassee River and the Nantahala Gorge, that area. Just gorgeous area, lots of waterfalls, rivers, mountains. We live in the mountains of Tennessee, but the mountains down there are much more rugged and way taller than ours, and it was just amazing. But we managed to hit a couple antique stores, and I found a few things I thought I'd share. I found some books, and I found some doilies and some lace. So let's just get started. I've been collecting these kind of books for years. I love the size of them. They're about 7 inches. I don't know what they are this wide, but 5 maybe, 7 by 5. And they're French readers. And of course, they're all in French. I use the inside covers, the inside pages in my journals, and then a lot of times I will use the covers to make smaller journals. I just think it's a really good size. And the copyright on this, it was 1922. So $5 I had to get it. I can usually find those for about $5 when I'm lucky. This is another French grammar book. It's a little thicker, but it's about the same size. So of course I had this one. I found in an antique store that they were going to be going out of business, and I got it for a great price of like $1. Maybe it was 75 cents, but anyway, that was a steal. And this one is 1920 something, 1923. And again, it's just French grammar lessons, excuse me. And there are some photos in here. Not a lot, but there are some. So again, I like to use these pages in my journals. I like to use them for backgrounds and tags and journal cards and pockets, whatever my little mind comes up with. So that goes in my pile. And then I found this one. Now this is not an old book. It's copyrighted 1987. It came in a box, and the box creates a glare, so I'm just going to move this out of the way and kind of hold that up. But you can see it's one of those gift books in a box. So I just move that because of the glare. But I love this one. I love the pictures in here, and there's some writings, some little stories or poetry, but the pages are a little shiny, so trying to save your eyes and mine. Look at the cottage. Of course, I'm all about the cottages. Let's see if I can. Again, we've got a glare when you get something shiny in a video. It's trying to figure out how I can hold it and turn the pages, so I'm being a little klutzy here. Look at that. She looks very pensive. She's daydreaming about something or someone. Another cottage. I think maybe I said little stories, but I'm thinking they're mostly some kind of poem. They're different poems by different authors. Mary Howitt, 19th century. Mrs. Hemans, 1793 to 1835. So, oh look, I missed that one. Another lovely cottage. Robert Louis Stevenson. So I guess it's mostly, I guess it's all poetry. There's a nice wintry scene. But these, the photographs, I found it back here. They are supplied by the Fine Art Photographic Library. All the different illustrations or photos in here. So that's probably why they're so beautiful. But my idea, I have seen this print. I've never seen the original painting, but I've seen this print many times over the years, and I've always liked it. But my main idea for these is just they're so beautiful, and I would hate to tear them out and then have to choose which side to use. So my idea was I can cut these out and just include a page in a journal, and then whoever gets the journal has got now this one is a very long poem, so I might do like I'm not sure on that one. I was going to say I might do both those pages, but this poem goes with this. So anyway, I'll have to figure it out. But I'll just include these freestanding in a journal. I'm not going to make anything out of them. I'll just tuck them in pockets or tuck spots, whatever, or clip them in. So that's a Victorian posy. If you're interested, you might be able to find it. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. This one, I really liked this one. I saw this one laying on the floor, and I just gravitated right toward it. This book was originally $1.10 postpaid, and special rates to schools and teachers. It's got some somebody's scribbled and written a couple things in there, some dates. Started April 1933, quit March 1943. I'm not sure what they quit. But this is an exercise book on writing. Different strokes, script writing. Lazy Jim never learned to write. And then I found something really fun in here for me. This one. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Yes. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes. Okay. I don't know. I'm dating myself. I'm old. What can I say? When I was in the 4th grade, this right here was one of our writing exercises. You had to start up with your pen, and then you just had to up and down and keep the lines very close together. And you would go across the line, and then you would end it with the little, can you see that? You see how you little upswing, and that's how you would end it. And that was one of our exercises. And then the other exercise was you started with the circle, and you had to go all the way across the paper and do these concentric circles close together. There was another page. You can see here how they started it with this little swing up, and then you just went across. And when you ended it, we didn't get that fancy. You just had to come out and swing up. But I saw those 2 pages, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that takes me way back, because 4th grade, now I'm not as old as this book, but 4th grade doing these kind of exercises, they don't teach script anymore from what I understand. So anyway, I thought these would be great to add in a journal as a journal page, or use them in some ephemera. Publish, don't remember if I saw it's a little, yeah, I was going to say, it's a little wonky. This would make a neat journal cover. I could do it this way. That would be fun. You don't see a lot of those. That could be interesting. But I was looking for a copyright, and I don't think I found one. I didn't find one. There's no copyright in it. Huh. First I thought I saw one, but I did see one. Okay, there it is. 1912. It was kind of disguised by all the scribbling around it. Alright, so those were the few books that I found. And then on to the fun fabric part of my discoveries. I went into this one antique store, and as soon as I saw this booth, I knew that was my place, and I gravitated right toward it. In fact, I was in there for so long, my husband and our friends that were with us left me. They went to another part of the store. I actually thought that they had left the store, and I went outside looking for them. I couldn't find them, and so when I came back towards the store, they were just coming out of the store saying, "Where were you?" And I said, "Well, I thought you left me." And they're like, "No, this store is bigger than it looks." So they had traveled all the way back into the store. So I missed a whole section of the store because I was so into finding all of these little laces. So anyway, I found these lovely, I think it's crocheted doilies, and it was they came in stacks. I don't remember. These are all like, you know, in the $2-3 range, like 3 for $2. So I got those, and let's see, this is the pattern. You just see those on a journal cover or a journal page. Love these. I love pretty doilies. There were a couple with some light stains on them, but those are easily worked around. So this was like a pack of, she had them pinned together. They were just pinned on one edge so you could see how many you got. So that was that stack. And then look at this, isn't it pretty? And I think there were 3 of these. I'll just show you the one. There's 3 of those in a stack. Love these. Just love the lacy look of it. So dainty looking, and they're so, like, they have no weight to them at all. Again, I could see that on a journal cover or a journal page. So really looking forward to using those. This one is more like a little dresser scarf maybe, but it's similar to the other one as far as very lacy looking. It does, I didn't realize it till I got home. It does have a little pattern in it. There's a lady in there. I think it's a lady. I'm not sure what she's doing. And then these are 2 different colors. Let's see if I can show you this. It's a nice long piece, and I thought these could also be cut apart. You could cut this part, and then this one is the same design. It's just a slightly different color. It's a little darker. You can see a little darker. So I got those. So that was a fun day. It was they just had it was a small town. It's a small town. They just had the one antique store. Oh, and then these are, I don't know if these are vintage or anything. What drew me was the color. These, I'm assuming there's some, maybe like a little guest towel, or I certainly wouldn't use it as a dish towel. It was some kind of linen towel. And I got 2 of those. Again, they were pinned together. So I'm envisioning a journal cover out of these. I love this pastel lavender color a lot. You'll see this in my last digital kit, my Cottage Lane kit. You'll see this kind of color in there. And then the next day we were car hiking. We call it car hiking when we get in the car and we just go and see what we can find. And so we went all along the river area and found lots of waterfalls and took videos and photographs. And then on the way back we came across a little town that had a couple of antique stores, so we stopped in there. And I got this little pile. I got these postcards. I just liked the landscape on this one. And then this one's got kind of a sheen to it, you can see. And again, it's a cottage. Love that. So they're just old postcards. This one's never been used. This one's dated 1918. Look at the writing on that. I can't even read that. I can't. It's just like almost like a scribble. Interesting. Okay, and then I found these lace strips. I found this one first, and I'm like, yeah, that's mine. And then I walked around the corner of the table. Came unfolded. Let me just sit over here. I walked around the corner of the table and she had two more. One in white. I see pockets. I see pockets and trim on journals. And then one in kind of a off-white, beige, cream, ecru, whatever color you want to call it. And then these inside the design, it's a little darker. So I added that to my pile. On the way home, we stopped. We found an antique mall below Asheville, and so I found a couple pieces there. And this one I hadn't even opened. This is the first time I've seen it. It's just full of threads, but that was some kind of dresser scarf, large dresser scarf. But the color, that's my color. That's my color of pink. So of course I had to get that. Add that to the pile. And then I found these two lace doilies. They're like a double doily, and they're a good size. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them, but I liked the double layer of lace on it. So, you know, I never worry about what I'm going to do with something. If I like it, I always figure I can come up with a way to use it. So those were those two. And then these, again, I haven't even taken them out of the package yet. But I did notice that there was some tatting. I believe it's tatting. There's two of them. Okay, I believe that's tatting on the edge. So, and I love tatting, so there was no question that this was going to be added to the pile. So I got two of those. My last find before we left the store. First of all, sorry about the glare. First, the color is what called me across the aisle. And I looked at this and I thought, well, I don't know what I could do with that. I sure like the color. It's very vintage green. And then I realized, when I don't know about you all, but when I'm working on a journal, I have a lot of, let me just cover that glare a minute. I have a lot of fussy cuts that I pull out, and I've got everything around me, and my fussy cuts, you know, sometimes they're very, very small, and they get lost. They get slid under larger sheets of paper. They get scattered from here to there. And so it seems like I'm always looking for my little fussy cuts, flowers, butterflies, birds, whatever. So when I saw this, I thought, wait a minute. With these little divisions, I'm sure it was some kind of food tray at one point. Sorry about the glare, guys. Maybe if I hold it like that. And I thought, this is perfect, hopefully, to sit on my table and I can just put my fussy cuts in these little areas. And I can even separate them if I have a lot, like if I have a lot of birds or a lot of flowers or a lot of butterflies. So I'm going to try it and see how it works. I just thought that might be a cool idea. And it doesn't take up a lot of room. I don't know how big it is. It's about 14 by about 10. So I've got a spot right over here that I can sit it out of the way. So we'll give it a try. I'll figure it out. I usually always figure it out. So those are my finds, and I just thought I would share them with you. I hope you enjoyed watching them. As always, thank you for stopping by. You guys, when you subscribe to my channel, you help my little business. And I am deeply humbled when someone subscribes and deeply appreciative from the bottom of my heart. So I hope you have a spectacular day, weekend, week, and stay creative. I'll see you soon. Bye.